Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. We were building this coaster around this sort of what I deemed the Empire State Building. Obviously it's not really an Empire State Building, it's not nearly as cool. But you know what I mean. Anyways, we're going to continue building this. Oh, I just put that on test mode without being construction mode. Rookie mistake. Yeah, so we got up to this point here and I asked if you guys wanted me to keep this like around this coaster and you said yeah. So we're going to try and keep this coaster limited to this building, and obviously this building here where the station is. I don't know the best way to get it back to the station though. I mean, it's obviously going to have to go outside of this building. Maybe if we just go along the front of it here or something. Maybe a final loop in a corner. I don't know. See how that goes. So where's our ride? It's up the top, spinning around, looking pretty fancy. Okay, so it's going to come around here, and then nope. Not going to do that. Let's see. So it comes like, wait till it gets out of this part. I don't know how fast it's going. It's alright. Maybe we can do can we do a large corkscrew? We can. Can we do a half loop? Oh, we can. Look at that. Corkscrew, half loop, comes out a little bit lower. Nice. I don't know how else is going to... maybe go the other way. Quarter helix up. No. Let's go around. I want to keep it close to the building, like as close as I can. So I don't know. I'm just gonna. If we do that, can we do a well, that goes back to the second one. We can do a twist. I don't really want to do that. Obviously can't do another half loop. Maybe let's not do that. Let's not do that. It goes up, just makes that quite nicely too, actually. We could do another loop, because we had one loop earlier. I don't want to do too many loops though, so maybe not. 0G roll? No, that completely litters the pathway with, oh, look at that. That like perfectly thread the needle. Thread it right there, hell yeah. I'm going to try and do something about all of these things here. I don't know the best way to remove all these stands, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out a way. Or maybe we'll just leave them. I don't know. They don't bother me that much. It doesn't look great, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so that's going to go up to there. Alright, so let's see where the ride is now. This is a pretty good length already. So I'm going to see if I can try and bring it back to the station. So there it goes. Can I make that? Oh, just makes that. And I'm happy with that. That's perfect. Okay, so maybe we'll go around this way then. Because I was going to go around the front of the building, but we can go around the back. That will work. Go like this. In there. Okay, let's change our camera so we can actually see inside of the building. Let's also turn that off because we're not in construction mode. And that could be messy. There's quite a few people walking around the city now too. I'm happy about. Quite a few people. Still quite a ghost town, but there's enough people. All right, where is the end of the ride? There it is. Okay, so yeah, keep that on test. So it'll come in here. Maybe we go down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we go down. Nice drop. And then that'll come out this side. Maybe we could do a twist. Twist! Across the road. Alright, what height is the station at? Because I've got to figure that bit out. View heights. It doesn't show me through the wall. Fantastic. 26.8. So we're going to have to go up a tiny bit more. Probably just one, is it? Yeah. I don't know where the ride is now. There it is. Just doing the 0G roll. Oh no, now it's doing the 0G roll. Ooh, just makes it across. And then it'll come through. Do the twist over the road. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to do, not block brakes, we're just going to do regular brakes here. Not that slow. Slow down to about 36 kilometers an hour. Just so we can, I don't know where the station is. Are we in the right sort of position? Okay, we are. We're just going to go a little bit further out because it won't let me do a corner there. And then that should just connect straight into there. Like that. Aha! Alright, let's test it out. Now let's see how crazy the rating of that is. That's going to be quite intense. I can tell you that now. Alright, let's get not advanced, not isometric. Why do I keep clicking the wrong one? Normal. There we go, normal camera. So, I'm pretty happy with that because that is pretty much confined to that one building. And then the whole idea of having an airport somewhere, I don't know, maybe just around here or just there, was that we do some form of launched coaster that will go through the streets a little bit. Not too much, but we'll see how that goes. I really do like the look of that coaster there. That's a pretty intense coaster. All right, so let's... I'm going to have to make a lot of holes in this building as well, and it's going to make a big mess, but I will probably fix it up off camera because that's going to take a long time to fix. I don't know. Anyways, let's fast forward until that's tested. No assessment yet, I'm aware. I will also want to test ride it in just a moment. I don't know if I was gonna say I don't know if I want to test ride it without the holes in the wall, but we'll see, we'll see. Come on, just give me a rating. Please don't be too high though. Please don't be too high. Please be awesome. please be awesome. Because that would be really good if it was really good. Jeez, it's taken a long time to get a rating of this ride. How much have we spent on construction? Let's just have a gaze. 100 categories. So, not a lot. How can I view like a bigger graph? No, it does not show me that much. Shows me 1.5 years by the looks of it. Did a lot of spending there. That's probably where the city was built. Oh no, that's probably I guess that's probably just this ride. How has this not got a rating yet? Really? Okay, I'm just waiting for it to get a rating. There's quite a few people walking around the city though, which I'm very happy about. Like there's actually more people here than I thought there would be. And there's a lot of people walking this way. Through this building too. No one using that pathway, but I guess I don't really need to. Are they all walking to this sort of splitting coaster? Because I guess that's really the only kind of ride here that you'd want to go on. Now that is a long pathway. I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know why they wouldn't. Oh, that is good. That is a good rating. I was going to say, I don't know why they don't take the little tram, but I guess it doesn't go backwards, does it? So, nope. Sorry about that, guys. You got a long pathway to walk. That is a very good rating. So, now what we got to do, let's try and go away notification. Let's try and get an entrance and exit on this thing. That is the next challenge. I don't know how that's going to go down, but we'll see. So let's go hide. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I wish it didn't hide the rides as well. It's frustrating. Let's go into free look. This is our next challenge. Can the entrance and exit to connect? All right, so we've already built them. But can we actually build pathways here? No, we can't because the walls are there. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can do the cheat and then build the walls. I think I'm going to need a lot more janitors as well. I need to put bins and benches and lights around this park at some point too. Anyway, M. Brooks. Yes, I'm watching you. You don't have to look around for someone. Wait, did I type that right? I don't even know if I did. There's a nice big support there. Let's see. I think I typed M. Brook. I think that's what I wrote by accident. So let me name something else out. You're going home. It's a long walk from there, buddy. Unless you're going the transport ride. M. Brooks. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now can I... oh, Jesus. I can't do a supported thing, though. I think I can put the walls back afterwards. So let's just go ahead and remove some of these. Okay, oh, that was perfect. I just guessed where they were. Okay, we're going to have to remove most of this wall. But what I'll do is we can just save one square of this wall and put it back quite easily. So that should be pretty easy. Hopefully, if this works the way I think it's going to work. Right, so that's going to go down. I don't know. You go underneath that one. It's going to be a long way down. That way. And then hopefully we can do the entrance over that section of the building somewhere. I don't know. Oh, did not mean to do that. Flat. Is this going to line up perfectly? Oh, it does. It joins that pathway perfectly. Right, let's go ahead and build the entrance. So this is going to need to go this way. That's in my way though. So rid of that. I guess we can get rid of this. Get out of my way. Maybe we could just go down this little section here. Also going to need... Hang on, let's first of all, let's delete that. Then let's save a section of the wall now, before we butcher all of it. A lot of construction work here. Save that. Alright, did that save properly? Let's see. It saved for the roof, which I didn't actually want to do. So let's go over here, remove the roof. I thought it might, but I thought I might get away with it. I did not. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids. Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright, save. Yep. The other question is, can I put this back with that pathway there? I can, so that's fine. It does glitch through a little bit, but you know, you win some, you lose some. It's my motto. Okay, so that's back. That's fine. All right, let's start removing some more of this wall, so we can actually build a pathway to the entrance, and then open the ride. Oh, we won't open it before we test it, but let's see how we go. So that's gonna go flat. That's gonna go. How much room do we have this way? Well, that ride is definitely in the way. Oh no, I thought it was in the way. It wasn't. Is this in the way? Yeah. That's in the way. There's a lot of walls in the way. That's going to go down there. Jeez, this camera as well. I should probably just change it back to the normal camera. Would be a lot easier. That's going to be there. And then, I mean, we could join it up to there. Or we go this way and then this way. That's in my way. There. Then there. And then there. It's quite a long entrance pathway, but it works. And we also butchered the building in the process. Alright, let's get those walls back in. That worked. See, that's kind of what the process of removing those walls is going to be like. Not as bad, I guess, but alright, let's get those in. Oh, can't see what I'm doing. Get those in. Now I need to get just one wall, because I don't want to have to try and replicate the color. So let's just save one piece of wall. Oh, there we go. Save that. Yep. And there we go. Alright, now I can use this to replace the other bits. One there. And a couple. No, there's one there. And I think one around the back as well, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah. Okay, so that's all good. Right, now let's try. First of all, I don't know why I left the camera in this mode, because I really don't like the free look mode when I'm not inside a building. Let's remove that bit there. Let's remove that bit. Probably the lower bit too, but we'll see. See, okay, so I'm going to start making some holes here, but the problem is some of these are going to be, yep, that's not right. They're going to be quite large holes. I'm going to have to go back and fix it at some point, which I'm not going to bother doing now. So it comes out the top. So this is going to create a massive, a large gaper there. That's probably all right. You probably will hit your legs on that, but spin it around. Where's the next? I don't know why I'm doing this in order. It really doesn't need to be done in order. Okay, so this goes through here. That's a perfect hole. Perfect hole. And I think it comes out over here somewhere. Which again, you might hit your feet on that one, but we'll see. That one needs to be above. So that's the wrong one. I meant to do the one above that. But I guess that's fine. Might hit your feet on that too, but we'll see. That's the annoying thing with these pieces. Is because they're double height, they're not a single piece of wall. So that's not ideal. So I'm going to have to mix in some other walls with this and try and make it look good at some point. And that point is not going to be now. Just going to do holes for now. That'll be fine. I think I got everything. So let's go ahead and close that and test it and write it. There we go. We'll also change the color of the actual coaster cars too. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to hit my feet on this one. Ooh, my legs. That we're good. Oh, starts off pretty intense. Oh, look at this. Inside of the building is stunning. Doesn't actually look too bad. Wow, the field of view there looked really weird. But I think the chain lift turned out better than... I mean, I think this whole ride, I think, turned out better than I thought it would. Yep, hit my legs there on the way out. Hit my face more like it. Get a nice view over the city. Nice. This would be a pretty damn cool ride if it were real. Oh, yeah. Loop-de-loop on the side of a building. Beautiful. A couple of brakes there. Didn't really seem to do anything. A little bit more braking. Didn't really seem to do anything. I am hitting my legs through some of these walls, but that's okay. Going around here. Oh, look at that. I think that's a really good piece there. And this is a little bit of a struggle to get over that bit, but it's still good. You know, it builds a suspense. A little bit of a twist back into the station, slowing down. Those brakes worked nicely. And back into the station. There you go. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, so let's open that up. We'll change the colors later. I can't bother to do it now. There you go. Nice, our first coaster in this... Well, I was going to say our first coaster in the city, but we have one right there, which is also in the city. Right. I don't particularly know what I want to do next. I guess we could play around with the idea of the airport. Which I guess we'll probably do along this pathway here, like this section of the pathway, because we have quite a few people walking there. I also wish the all the buildings and stuff didn't flicker when you zoom out. Like when you get back here. Yeah, it's like a little city. Oh, you can see through the ground. Look at that. That's nice. That looks like a fun place to visit. Almost like you'd say the happiest place on Earth. Oh, yeah, still need to go over there. That's like the holiest place on Earth. But alright, let's get back over here. Okay, so I guess I kind of need like an airport terminal and then the actual runway, per se. Which I don't know what I want to do. I guess it just needs to be freaking long runway or something. So, first of all, why is that selected? Go away. I will fix up that building at some point because there are a few other things that are like the little sections there that need to be fixed. I don't know if I will be able to fix those, but we'll see. How big should this be? Like, I was gonna do most of this area, sort of like that, and then there'll probably be a building at the back there or something. I don't know. Or maybe no, I'll probably be around here. If we do the building here, like the entrance to the ride, that'll work pretty well. So maybe we'll extend it up a little bit that way. So I want to do probably 2 runways, maybe. I guess that would be one. Again, I don't know how this is going to work or how this is going to look, but that'll be one. So how wide is that? Let me see. 108. That's my measurement. Money. I should make it a little further apart. About there. 108. There you go. Let's remove that. Then that will go down this way. I might have to Google image search like Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Airport or something to get some inspiration here because I don't know what I'm doing. That might have been too wide actually. I think it was. It was 108, but because I already had one bit there, it was definitely too wide. Okay, so there's my runways. And then you'd have like adjoining taxiways, like say there. And how wide was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, and then how far in for the edge was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Oh, it's gone back to morning. No. Yeah, no, it's morning. Alright, anyways, I was thinking of doing that and then I guess painting the inside of it with the asphalt for the runway. Just like we did with the roads. It's not exactly to scale, these runways, but it doesn't need to be. There's no, I don't think there's any planes in this game, are there? No. Anyways, bring that down. This is all completely an experiment, and I don't know what I'm doing. That's alright. Ah, it looks like an airport! Well, it just looks like a runway, to be honest, but what else is at an airport? Buildings? Pff. I reckon. Anyway, I think this will finish off this sort of little urban area quite nicely. Yeah, so I think the idea is, I guess maybe do a terminal around there, or maybe down this end. Maybe we'll do it here, in this area. I do want to do something there too. I don't know what, but maybe if we do the terminal here, because then we can do the right entrance here or something, and we'll take off down this way. Do some flippy loops or something around here, like a large banking thing or something, and then we'll go through the city and then we'll come back around. I think that'll work pretty well, actually. So that's what we can do. But I won't get stuck into the coaster or the building yet. I'll probably do the building off camera or something like I did with the city, because that's going to take a year and a half to do. But of course, your suggestions on the matter would be useful. Now, do I want to do like, if we go 60, hang on. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. So, no, 1 less than 60. What's 1 less than 60 on this? Oh, whoops. I think it's 48. Okay. And 60. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do these as like little lines down the runway. They look like way too out of scale. That was the problem with that, so maybe I won't do that. They're far too large. That'd be alright, I guess. And then I think I'll do similar trees sort of lining the outside here. Or the wrong way. What are those? Are they Douglas firs? Or is that not what that is? Is it? Can't even tell. It looks similar, but I guess it is. I don't know. That one just looks so much larger. But it definitely looks the same. Alright, well, let's do these. That was the idea anyways. So I just have these down the side. Can I save these? Because that'd be useful. Don't know if I can. Yep. Damn it. That would have been nice. But no, gotta place all the trees. Yeah, you know, just like as you have a little, you know, like a wind barrier or a sound barrier from the airport, you know, the runway. Get a little bit of sound barrier from the trees. That'll help somehow. It'll help a little bit, maybe. Maybe not. There we go. So I'll go down that side. And then I want to do a fence as well. A fairly large fence, which I believe we can save the fence, so that'll be useful. So if we do this here, maybe about 4 high. Yeah, quite a large fence. No, let's just go 3 high. Yeah, that'll be good. Nobody's climbing over that fence. Save. Yep, save it to 0. Okay. I think this will work. I'll do a few of these, and then I'm going to save more of them because I'm lazy and I don't want to click a million times. There we go. Yep. And, oh, open. There we go. That'll be easier. Nice fence along the airport. Nobody's getting in there. Oh, that like lines up perfectly with the back wall. All right, that's good. And then obviously I'll do the same sort of thing around here, but I'll have a building here somewhere. I don't know where. So I think I'll leave that for now. Then we'll go up the top. Probably won't bother with a fence there. I'm wondering if I should connect the pathway around that way too. I don't think I'm going to put anything here. Like, I think it will just be this right here, sort of doing its thing. Maybe like a lake or something, just so there's something here, not just flat ground. Oops. Do you not want the runway to be uneven there? There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is actually part of the park, but I don't own it and I can't buy it, so that's kind of annoying. All right, so nope, did not want to do that. So we'll keep the edge flat, because otherwise it's going to have that horrible sort of cliff-looking thing. And we will do like a little sort of lake thing here. It's a little one. Too big. Also, I don't want to mess up the buildings. Don't get too close to the buildings because it will mess them up. Alright, that should be pretty good. Beautiful. Looks stunning. Alright, let's do a little bit of train paint around it just to give it a little bit of a lakey look. Flabaliki look. What a classic joke that one was. Alright, let's go down a little bit. Get that Flabaliki into place. That's alright. And then the usual is to make it like span with trees. So it's like a little forest. Little foresty lake. I do want to do something along this pathway here though. And there. Probably a ride or something because there's nothing on that pathway. I'll figure that bit out later. Let's get some larger trees. There we go. Get some more colourful trees. Because yeah, the ride will come around this part, so I do want it to be really nice. There we go. Should be sort of matchy foresty to that one over there. There you go, little lake around the back. Runway. I think that looks pretty good, even though like I say it looks pretty good, but it's, you know, it's this big sort of just place a tree there too. It is just big asphalt rectangles, so it doesn't look that good, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I wonder if anybody's on this ride. How many people are on this ride? Anyone? 2 people. Let's ride it with them. Ah, they're screaming. Good. That means we won. We won the ride thing. I don't know. Quest competition. All right, let's get off that. Okay, so we finished that ride this time. We built 2 asphalt rectangles. I'm pretty happy with that progress, and I definitely want feedback on this before I go any further, because I don't want to do so much and then you be like, oh, that does not look good. So I think I'll leave this one here. Also, all right, so if I could see my park right now, that would be really helpful. Let me just fast forward until it's not cloudy so I can zoom out and actually see the park. There we go. All right, so I want your suggestions specifically on, I guess, the airport, and if that's, I guess, what it is now looks decent, and then feedback on the idea of doing the terminal down the end, and then the sort of ride that goes through the city. And then I also want suggestions on what we could do in this little spot, be it just a ride or some shops, or probably not shops because we've got shops just there. I mean, I guess we could do some more. But yeah, anyways, be it a ride, a thrill ride, something there, and something in that little corner there. So I don't know, corner A is here, corner B is there. So suggestions on that. That's pretty much it, I guess. We probably do need more rides in the city though, because I guess we got that ride there. We got the coaster, we got the disco, we have that coaster, but then we have 2 transport rides. It's not that empty, and a bunch of shops. I mean, all the buildings actually have something in it, except for this little one here. But that is joined to that one. I don't know, maybe one more ride. I don't know. Yeah, general comments and feedback as always. There you go, look at that, little urban city center. I think that looks really cool anyways. Oh yeah, so anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.